Philip,
Ron,
I'm so excited now that you have the castle. That is such an amazing place. Would you describe what you've created so far and where?
yeah, so I would love to. So this is a thousand-year-old castle. It's on top of the one of the first mountains of the Black Forest, just on top of the Rhine Valley in Baden-Baden. So this is a thousand-year-old, has a lot of history, and this space is for people who feel the urge of development, who want to develop, who want to
Mm.
find themselves, who want to find clarity, who want to evolve. And in my long years working as a coach and a professional counselor for people, I found that um, if there is a quality space you can create, then the other person is able to find their own answers. There are no answers out there. There is only a deep knowing in oneself, and it's all in us. And but to hear that and to listen to that, we need space. Yeah, and it's a special place because here's a lot of energy. It's like one of these places. The Black Forest is considered one of the seven mystical centers in the world, and you can really feel it. There is something about this environment here. There is a lot of trees, forest, and rocks, and yeah, it's quite powerful. There's a lot of clarity here, even though you can see very far. So there is a clear sky, there is a clear view, and this does something to you. This does something to
Hmm.
you. This clears up the view and it clears up something inside of you. This space basically is for all kinds of souls who feel the urge of finding themselves, of development, of growing. This is really a place for everybody who feels the call of development. Everybody's welcome.
I've been talking about this with some of my friends and students, and there's a lot of excitement about what this means, a gathering of sovereign souls. And this is an opportunity for those of us who feel a call to service, to create something at this time of unprecedented change. I mean, the world is so crazy right now. We can all see that the old systems of politics and religion to a certain degree and social systems are starting to break down. They're no longer serving the masses the way they once did. And this is not a bad thing. This is something that we can look forward to because it's really an opportunity for us to create a new vision and a new frequency, a new energy that's more cooperative and harmonic and dedicated to the welfare of the entire planet. And that's really what this weekend is about.
If we look to the greater context right now, because we live in times that are unprecedented, they are new, okay? Things are really changing in a fundamental way. And what it brings with it is also a change in everyone in a fundamental way.
And this is an activation of spirit, brings us into like a little identity crises of questioning, well, who am I really?
And questions are going deeper than they did like 10 years ago. And now it's really about something bigger than us. It's
Mhm.
really about the questions we ask. Why are we here? And to find this answer, what you mentioned is very important. And we provide basically how I see it is that we provide this space to clear out and to distinguish between old patterns, old ideas of self,
Mhm.
which are interfering because they are habitual, they are in our brain and they come repeating and they are interfering. And so to really have the time to feel, and I think during these 3 days, people will be able to clarify for themselves, to feel for themselves
Mhm.
what their sole purpose is.
What you said about the space being a power center, it's grounding. It's a grounding center,
Yes.
and which allows you to go in deep and listen to yourself and discover. Part of this new paradigm shift is shifting dimension and frequency from the dominant realm of the intellect into the heart, the center of consciousness, of knowing, of creativity, and of healing. And you and I both have so many tools and resources to help people make that shift with a sense of safety, with a sense of community. This is part of what we are doing here, is bringing all these unique sovereign souls and individuals together as a group to share and amplify that energy. This is a creative process. We are literally creating a new energy and a new reality. We're going to incorporate some Qigong, meditation, introspection. There's going to be a fair amount of writing, such as journaling, to discover more about what personally is activating at this time, and specifically what is creating resistance to that expansion.
Yeah, it's going to be extraordinary because we are planting a seed and it's already growing. And also, I wanted to say is with community, in my experience, when people coming together in a certain heart-based attitude, there is this phenomena of a field energy which is created.
Mhm.
And this field is very supportive, connected with our hearts and our souls, creating out of this, but very effortlessly.
And what we all need right now is to become very grounded and centered in our heart center, and to
Absolutely.
allow that heart center to expand and express in all manner of creativity. It really is a celebration of individual creativity and soul presence. And within that, we've created a safe space for discovery and exploration. And what the individual will discover and explore is unique to them. But then we also get to celebrate it as a group. And to be able to provide the environment, the setting, and the mission with this seminar is one of the most exciting things I've ever experienced in my life. It's so beautiful.
It's breathtaking, to say the least. It's really
Wonderful.
breathtaking.